Hello, Roxan.
Hi.
It's really good to have you here with us in Mio for Blulog 2025 meetup. Last year we didn't have a chance to make an interview, so we're gonna do this right now. First of all, I wanted to ask you about any special and unusual projects that you use Blulog for, because I know that the field of your business is really wide and you do a lot of things, so I can imagine that there have to be something really unique.
Yeah. In terms of Metrologie Concepts Solutions, our core competence is in terms of metrology and calibration.
Okay.
In this way, during the pandemic, Blulog was able to help us in doing the thermal mapping.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing, especially for the pharma industry. There was an opportunity for us to conduct the thermal mapping of these warehouses.
So you can say that the pandemic really pushed forward in terms of using Blulog's technology because of the vaccines that you had to monitor.
That's right. Yeah? We always say that in every crisis there will be an opportunity for us.
All right.
In that case, I'm really very happy that I was able to get in touch with Blulog. Blulog played a very vital role for us to ensure that the requirements for thermal mapping and qualification of these warehouses, not only for this one, but for freezers also. Mm-hmm. So we're able to comply with the requirements based on the FDA and WHO for this one.
All right. Okay, and for the freezers, do you use the regular loggers or do you use the probed one? How does it work? Because sometimes I know that these freezers have really thick doors, so the RF signal can have troubles getting out, but I'm not sure if that's the case.
Yeah, in our case, we're able to comply with the requirements for that, especially for freezers. I was very amazed that during the requirement for that, during our calibration and validation, we're still able to get the signal for that one.
Okay, that's great.
Imagine supposed to be doing the calibration and validation in close proximity of the measure instrument, mm-hmm. but in our case, we are not even close with the freezers, mm-hmm. and we're mm-hmm. able to monitor the freezers and qualify them real time, mm-hmm. and our customers were very amazed.
Okay, yeah. I can imagine. Would you tell that that's the biggest advantage of the solution, or something else play the biggest role?
Yeah, that's right. Because when going to look at the calibration validation, you need to have the data for this one. Mm-hmm. And of course, the very heart of quality is in the data that you're having. And you have to have the confidence based on this data. And the data being provided by Blulog is really very, I would rather say, more than enough for us to be able to qualify a temperature-controlled storage. Imagine we were looking into getting the data. The usual practice with other companies that mm-hmm. they're going to get the data in 1 week time.
Oh, okay.
And they were very surprised when I told them that we're going to have the data in less than a day. Yeah. And they're telling me, "Are you sure that you're going to have those data?" And I'm very confident then that they're going to have the data in less than a day. Imagine we deployed more than 600 data loggers in one warehouse. Oh. And imagine if we're going to get the data for that, it will take them more than a week using the Bluetooth technology that they're using. But with the Blulog, we're able to have those things well done. In a day, they were able to see if there will be temperature breaches. At the same time, they were able to say that, all right, we can go ahead with whatever we do with the warehouses.
Yeah, so I can see that that this played a big role. So the clients wanted to see the results now, not in a week.
Right.
Yeah,
real time.
Especially if they're paying for 600 devices.
Yes, that's right. Imagine they can have it in less than an hour, the data, all those things. Then at the same time, we set up we call the command center for that, Metrologie Concepts Solutions. I call that one a mission control station already. Okay. For us to be able to see that we're able to comply with the requirements for temperature and RH.
And are the requirements for vaccines for pharmaceutical sector in Philippines came with the pandemic, or was it before pandemic that they already have so strict regulations?
Prior to the pandemic, they have solutions for that. But during the pandemic, it served as a catalyst for us, mm-hmm. make things faster. And that's the reason why we need to have the speed for this one. So in terms of the requirements for this, we are looking into the requirements of ISO 17020. So Metrologie Concepts Solutions is an inspection body. It complies with the requirements for that. And Blulog was able to help us make things faster and more accurate. Imagine the data that we're having. These data are very secured, so we cannot tamper those things. So we're going to look at that one. At the same time, this is very in compliance with the requirements of WHO.
Okay, yeah, that's great. So you could say that the Blulog's technology accelerated your business?
That's right. It really helped us with those things. Not only for thermal mapping, but also calibration.
Calibration as well.
Imagine the reefer bands that we're having. When we do the calibration of reefer bands before, it will take us for the more than 60 number of reefer bands. It took us more than a week to do the calibration.
Oh, yeah.
But using the Blulog and the technology that we're having, we're able to do the calibration in less than a day.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I can imagine that you saved a lot of time and money.
Time and money for this one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So tell me, Roxan, what are the plans for the future in terms of expansion with Blulog? Do you have some roadmap for your business to move on with our system?
Yeah, that's right. Basically, before when we're just looking into the requirements for quality, environment, safety, and health. But now, after the pandemic, things changed already. Now I'm looking into things like in terms of sustainability, technology, how to be resilient with those things by using the technology and innovation that we're going to have for us to have a better system for this. Basically, we would like to have a system that would be complying with the requirements for environmental, social governance that we're having.
All right.
So in that case, Blulog will be able to help us with that. I strongly believe that in terms of innovation, I believe that if we keep on doing the same thing over and over again, we're going to expand. You just have to be an expert of this specific thing.
Yeah.
But with the Blulog technology, the expertise that you're having for this will really help us in terms of a lot of things, because we need to have a robust system for this one. Imagine when we do the measurement for ambient conditions using the workplace environment measurement. So we are also doing those things. With the Blulog technology, the technology that we're having, this will be able to help us a lot for this one. Now, currently, we're using temperature and relative humidity in terms of the parameters. But if you're going to look at the requirements, there could be a requirement for pressure, there could be a requirement for vibration, and even for gas monitoring.
All right. Yeah.
So these are the things that we're trying to look at in the future for us to be able to have a robust system that will be able to do the measurement in many parameters that we're having.
Yeah, so like the complete solution for the many different
That's
parameters.
right. And the best thing is you're going to have those things real time.
Real time, yeah. Okay, and would you say that the Philippines market is open for that kind of innovations, or are they a bit strict still?
There are a lot of opportunities in the Philippine market. That's one thing. There are many avenues that are yet to be explored in the Philippine market, especially in terms of technology, science, all those things. This will be a breakthrough for us whenever we're going to look at those things. If ever we'll be able to disrupt the status quo, the current system that we're having, especially on the way we do measurements, then this will be an opportunity for us to have a better system of measurement for us then.
Of course. All right. That would be it from my side. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here with us, because I can imagine that the trip was long and tiring. So thank you for that. And hopefully we'll see you next year for another meetup.
Yes, that's right. And I would like to thank also Blulog for the trust and confidence being given to us for the past many years. Of course, this is a privilege for me to be here. Coming from Asia, going to Europe, it will really be a very long travel, but it's really worth to be having this one here.
Okay.
And I thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.